Wait, hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Great, sir.
Yeah. Well, Muskan. Okay, very good. So, Muskan, how are you?
Hello. Yeah. Hi, sir. I'm good.
Awal, how are you?
Hi, sir. I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah. So, actually, I thought of discussing few points because this is a new initiative from our side. Yogita, Ankit, how are you?
Yeah, sir. Yogita Kumari.
Yeah. And Ankit,
Yes, sir.
how are you?
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes, Anta. I've seen a lot of students showing interest in this mathematics project. Initially, I thought I will not get much response for this, but I'm happy that I got a good response for this project. And today's discussion mainly focuses on first I'll explain what am I trying to do, and then I will ask how we can proceed. Okay. Is it okay for you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So actually, you see that Ashrit has joined. So hi Ashrit. Can you hear me, Ashrit? Ashrit, can you hear me? I think he has some problem. Okay. So now let us start about what I'm trying to do. As a student, you have seen a scenario where lakhs of your friends or students of your age, they are competing each other to reach in a highest level of education. One of them is IIT. But we know that a lot of students could not make it. And many of the students fail to understand the basic concept of mathematics. So mainly when you people are very clear about the mathematical concept, many of the students face problem in learning and
Sir,
understanding.
your voice is not clear.
My voice is not clear.
Like some disturbances.
Is it now okay?
Yeah, now it's clear, sir.
Okay. Actually, I kept my laptop distance, so that is a problem. So what I was thinking that many students fail to understand many of our basic mathematical concept, and not only mathematics, it's scientific concept also. So I was working on those things that how we can make mathematics more relevant, more approachable by large number of students, and it should be an enjoyable subject. It is not that simply boring and a difficult subject. It should be lively subject and enjoyable. So for that, what I have done, I was working with ONGC. Okay, ONGC is one of the largest company of India, and then when I was at the age of 55, I left my job and devoted my time to understand the deep problem in learning mathematics. So last 10 years, you can say I am working on that, and I have some thing I have done through which I feel that that mathematics can be become more popular and approachable and easy, and that I am trying to promote. Already I have published 3 mathematics books, and 6 books are there yet to publish. But this 6th book was mainly from a different perspective. Not that suppose linear algebra. So linear algebra, as you have learned in your college or in your school, is not from that perspective. It is something that they should do and apply and learn. Here at present, what we do? We learn few mathematical concept. We solve problem related to that, and somehow memorize the formulas up to exam. After exam, we forget. So it should not be like that. So I am trying to change the way we learn mathematics, and a lot of things comes to my mind, and as a single man, it is very difficult to give shape of all those things. So I was regularly engaging students from IIT Kanpur, IIT Delhi, IIT Bombay, IIT Gandhinagar, even local colleges like Petroleum University, Dhirubhai Ambani University here in Gandhinagar. A lot of students I have engaged till date, and for the last 10 years. And now many of them are in a very big positions in their corporate level. So, but one problem I was facing that as an example, you take this case, last semester, I have taken 5 interns from IIT Delhi. We had very good 3 months. We enjoyed like anything. We have written some books. They have helped me to write many things, and they also learned. Many of them were not even using using MATLAB, so I introduced them. They were knowing MATLAB, but they were not knowing that the potential MATLAB have. Then we jointly enjoyed MATLAB. So many things we have done. One of them is App Designer. I think someone of you may be knowing App Designer. So all these things are there. So with this, what happens after 3 months? They go to their own activities, and the learning, whatever we are learned in 3 months, that goes no use after that. So I was thinking if we can continue for few more months, so I could have, because when they get maturity, it will take something, when you start something, second day onwards, you cannot deliver goods. You have to learn it, understand it, and then you can start contributing. But by the time you start contributing, then your internship ends. So I was thinking if we can continue for long, and this effort I wrote to almost all IITs. I got many responses, but real sense IIT Delhi placement, they are really seriously working on that. Others, what I have seen, that they are passing the letters to simply one to other, and anyhow, that is another aspect. But and I'm happy that so many of you have applied for this project. So this is for my side, and at present, what I want to do, I have 6 books, almost 70% ready. So I want your help to finish it within 1 month and go to print and publish. And I want that poster in the sense, I am thinking of something poster like thing where one subject or one topic, all the relevant mathematical concept will be there in one poster. A student read that poster, he should understand that, okay, suppose I give an example of algebra. Algebra start at class 6. Class 6 we learn algebra, class 7 we learn algebra, class 8 we learn algebra, and it goes on. And after passing 12 also, even going to college also, we can't say very with a confidence that what we learned in algebra. Is not it? What, Aval, what is your opinion on that?
I think you're right on this, sir, because we know what the different topics are, but we don't know the sequence in which we had learned and how they connect to each other in a sequence-wise manner. I think that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, that is the total component. What is there in algebra? How much I should learn? What are the main topics? Isn't it? When I feel that I am good in algebra, how much if I require to learn, when I can say that yes, I know algebra? Nobody. It appears that it is an endless thing, but nothing is endless. Something has a start, something has end. So in one poster, which I want that all the relevant things of algebra should come. Similarly, coordinate geometry, trigonometry, one poster for each. And that I want to do in as a poster. And for that also, I have created one poster already for animation and modeling. But similarly, all the subjects. Initially, we will start from school physics and mathematics, and then we'll start with college. So my plan is to take your help and go forward with that. So now this is from my side, and now one by one you can share how you can help me in this endeavor. Okay, so I am closing my video. You when you talk, you open your video and you speak on that your thoughts and how we should get, because this is not a set thing, and we are new, you are also new, and system also new. So we have to create our own path and how best way we can move ahead. So this is the discussion left point. With this thing in mind, you just express your thoughts. Okay. So you volunteer yourself. You come out one by one. I should not. Means call you. Okay.
Sir, this will be for all subjects, like, I mean, not all, but apart from mathematics also, like physics and maybe even chemistry.
Everything. I want that 2 days I will take up each poster, each topic one day, deliver it one day, and next day we'll get a shape of that. It may not be complete in second day, but it should get a shape in second day. Like that, we should in 30 days we should have 30 poster like that.
Okay. So one poster for one topic of a subject, like say mechanics and physics.
Yes. And my motivation is that when you start, suppose in class 12, you think of when you studied the laws of motion. It starts with like rectilinear motion, then it moves to circular motion, then it goes to that so many things, and motion. Then all this physics books is there. But motion should be one chapter, and all the relevant maths should appear there. And we have done that in MATLAB App Designer. We have created one app which can capture all the mathematics related to motion in one poster like that. But that will be deliberated today's day how we should proceed.
So one thing that comes to my mind is relating physics is that when people learn physics, especially 11th class students, what they're used to doing is they're just used to memorizing formulas and just, for example, you remember the formula V is equal to U plus AT. Then the students just memorize that V is the final velocity, U is the initial velocity, etc., etc. And they expect that when they are given a problem, they'll just plug in the values and get the answer. But one thing that happens with them is during they don't actually learn how the formulas came in the first place. They don't know the derivations. So that I think forms a very basic part of the understanding of many of the physical and even mathematical concepts, and that is missing among students.
Yes, that is the very good observation, and my research was focused on that. Okay, and I have developed a system technique through which all these things can be modeled and animated without programming knowledge. So my first poster is on that, how to model and animate. So now when I talk about motion, we'll give them tool that first poster you follow this, then you can this formula, whatever, you can model it and you can see the effect. So I will not tell them memorize formula. In this poster, we will refer that you refer to poster 1, get knowledge about modeling and apply these formulas. So formula will be there and how to model and animate and learn. So there is no memorization.
So what exactly does
All
modeling mean?
subject is like that. All subject. No, nothing means just putting the formula. How to do that?
Sir, what exactly does modeling mean? Are we using animations to explain the concept or something else?
Actually, that is the innovation from my side. You can say this is.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I have a doubt regarding this.
Yeah. Tell me. You can switch
Sir,
on your video so that you can see you.
okay, sir. Sir, I have a doubt regarding this. That according to you, modeling is what basically categorizing those topics or arranging them in sequence of learning. Or what?
No, it is not like that. Actually, this main thing what is required in animation, that is a tool, you can say. As suppose you are an artist, what is how people will know you are an artist?
By my artworks.
By your art, okay. And how you will show your art?
By using it.
By painting or something, no?
Yes, sir.
And how you, what is required for that?
We have some tools to make the art.
Yeah, canvas you require, paint you require, so many relevant things, is not it? Then only you can show that yes, you are an artist. Similarly, in mathematics also, it can be possible that there is some tools through which you can model and animate all the concept. Or whether it is a Pythagoras theorem to trigonometry to anything. And that technique, first poster that I told you is on that. So this poster will be all sequencing with numbers, poster 1, poster 2, poster 3. There will be catalog for all those posters, and they can search for this when you read something. Suppose if somebody facing problem calculus, so they can go for poster number 14 calculus, and they can refer to that, and all the relevant mathematics related to calculus will be there in that poster. When you learn all those things, then at least you will get that, okay, calculus is involved this math only. We will not teach any, we will not include any problem. We will have a concept. What are the concepts related to calculus? What is the dy dx? What is the PDE? Like that, whatever may be there. Yes.
Okay, sir. You are talking about approach to solve calculus, means problem solving.
Not problem solving. My intention is modeling.
Okay, sir.
So he will model that mathematical formula we will be putting in one place. They will model and they will learn. It is self-discovery, self-learning. Self-discovery, self-learning means I need not tell them what many students, even many professors, I conduct workshop for mathematics faculties. Many of the faculties I ask, suppose y is equal to x square. So dy dx is equal to 2x. Now I got 2x. What is this 2x? How many are you clear about that? What is this 2x?
It's the derivative of y or the slope of
What
the
is
graph.
derivative? I am a layman. For me, I don't know any
Rate of
derivative.
change, actually. Rate of change.
Rate of change, sir.
Rate of change, what rate of change?
Rate of change of y
change
with
of
respect to
with
x.
respect to x.
Anyhow, so 2x, what is 2x? What is the value of 2x? What is that?
So for a particular x value, the y changes.
Anyhow,
As
anyhow,
2x.
no debate now. Like that, small things are there, and you cannot visualize what is that. You will tell that it is derivative. Someone will tell that it is rate of change, and someone thinks. So some innocent person, he will say 2 into x. So what is it there in rate in change? Isn't it? How it 2x, any 2x is then it is a rate of change. So some confusion will be there, but if we give a geometrical shape, then there will be no confusion. Then he will be knowing that dy dx means a straight line, that straight line called tangent line geometrically. So whenever he will calculate dy dx, one straight line will appear in his mind. So there will be no ambiguity like that. So if we can convert all those mathematical concepts into geometrical shapes, then if anybody will understand. Then it is apply. He will apply that it is okay. Then it is when we go to x direction, how much y is changing, then automatically he can relate. But even if I tell you dy dx is 2x, he cannot relate what is changing there. So this is basic thing, and when we engage ourselves in more discussion, then a lot of these things will come, discussion will come, and all those, actually I faced it. Initially, I started with a problem with eigenvectors. Okay. I think you all undergone these eigenvectors. Can anyone tell clearly what is eigenvector?
So the definition or intuitively what it is?
As a layman, I should understand whatever way you can express.
Okay. So a linear transformation is basically you take a vector which is just an arrow in any space you can think of. So a transformation is just anything that changes a set of vectors to another set of vectors. Okay, a linear transformation is something which changes a set of vectors to another set of vectors. Now, if you take an input vector and you apply the transformation on that input vector, the output vector you get, if that output vector is a scalar multiplied by the input vector, then that vector is called the eigenvector of the operation. I can probably explain this in a better way using drawings and stuff. Using just words, it's a bit hard to explain by a picture, but I think that's it.
Okay. How many of you are clear about what he has told, Aval has told? How many of you are agree on that or not agree on that? And how many of you really understand it? Be honest to yourself.
So I agree with what he said.
Okay.
Yes, sir,
Can
I
you
agree
explain
too.
from your language what is that eigenvector?
So basically, if we are talking about any matrix, then if we can write any vector multiplied by that matrix in the form of some scalar multiple into that vector again, then vector will be the eigenvector. Basically, if ax equal to lambda x, where a is a matrix.
That is written in book, but as a layman, how I will understand that? What is that? Why we are that is so important, isn't it? What is the practical use? Why we should bother about these eigenvectors? Eigenvector is a very means relevant topics in engineering. So what is the specialty on that? What you told, what is the specialty? Why it is so important? Aval, again,
Yes, sir.
what is
So I
the
mean, if you talk about the applications, like there are many. For example, out of the I've taken around what 12 courses till now in my college time, and I think almost every mathematical and physics related has some sort of relation to eigenvectors. Quantum mechanics has applications, and then engineering mechanics, classical mechanics, which we
so
learned.
anyhow,
Everything has applications.
let us stop this topic now, because these are the things you can go on talking on that, but you are understanding it is there in your mind, and you can go on explaining on that. But the listener, you will never understand what you are talking and means what is the importance of that. But if same thing we can means I was not my search was my book whatever I am writing, it was the it was the named my quest for eigenvectors.
Yeah.
Actually, during my college, I faced these eigenvectors. Formula is very easy, application is very easy, and it gives marks 10 out of 10. But what is that? Why it is so important? That was bothering me throughout my career, you can say. Whenever I used to visit any library, in ONGC, there are a lot of big libraries in companies. Also, I have worked earlier there, also had a very big library. And whenever I used to go library, even I was RSC Durgapur, what is NIT now, there I was doing MTech. So I was whenever I used to go library, I used to go and check that linear algebra and whether what is eigenvector, and everywhere you will get ax is equal to lambda x. It starts from there. Why ax and why lambda x? Where from it comes suddenly? Nothing mentioned. 90% of books are not mentioned, even that part also. And if you especially do, I visited. I am a member of IIT Bombay. I visited that library. I read 28 linear algebra book, and nowhere it is clearly written from the introduction. This is the starting point of eigenvector. Suddenly I start Ax is equal to lambda x. Why I will go for Ax? Where from it comes? Like that, so many things are there. But if we tell this geometrically, actually what happens? If I tell clearly, any vector you multiply with any matrix, it changes to two type of changes occurs. One is it scale up, magnitude increase or decrease, or it changes angle. But all the matrix which has, if it is 2 by 2, there will be two vectors. When you multiply that matrix, that two vector, they will only change in magnitude, not in direction. So that is the specialty. All other vectors in the space, all will change if we multiply with that matrix. But there, in that vector space, there will be two vectors which will not change direction, only change magnitude. Once it will scale up, scale down. But you can sure that it will not going to change your direction. And 3 by 3, there will be three vectors. It is 4 by 4, then matrix 4 by 4 matrix means there will be four vectors like that. So this is as simple as that. But the way we read and explain it is, and I got this confidence because when I was facing problem, but when I could make it this in geometrical shape, then it has become very simple, isn't it? Now you see that anybody can understand what I am saying.
Sir, I actually have a very good reference for this. It's a video on a YouTube channel. Maybe some of you have heard of it, Three Blue, One Brown. I can share the video, and they're actually the same explanation that you're using. They have also used. So I can share it with you on chat if you want.
No, okay. That is not required, but they don't have any thing where a student can learn and practice and see themselves, their effect. That is the uniqueness. Video means if you are good in computer programming, you can program, you can create say similar eigenvector effects and all those things. But without any programming knowledge, if you can see that eigenvector effect, whether it is changing magnitude or direction, then that will be the best learning. Because a school student, he will not go may not be good in coding or programming, is not it? And seeing video also, it will not impress. Even you can go for see that MIT Professor Gilbert Strong videos. He has explained very nicely, Gilbert Strong, is not it? But how many students understand that? That is the question. Any comment? Any? You may differ. It is not that what I am saying. This is my share. I am sharing my experience because I have faced a problem. And when I got this geometry, I know that it is related to this geometry. And then I could convince myself, yes. And even why these two vectors, 2 by 2 matrix, two vectors, why it is, that is also very important thing. And all those things, when you get your modeling, you do it yourself, you will learn yourself. You can get convinced by learning in that way. So my first thing is that modeling and animation, which is done in Simple Excel and 3D also. Main problem is that is not eigenvector. In real life, we face problem in learning mathematics because when we talk about 3D world, no, then we get lost. Where that Z axis goes, because every book and every paint and drawing, everything, we have to represent it in 2D. Is not it? We have to explain in 2D. So we have to bring the 3D effect in 2D plane. So that is required again programming and all those things. But in we have developed the system where you need not learn all those things. You can do it in Excel very easily. So when you know that how to do 3D objects and all those things, and after that, when you learn, then if you are good in coding, you can code because many times you may require to higher satisfaction. You can go deeper. That is good if you go in MATLAB. But for understanding, basic understanding of concept, what I am trying to do for the general people, if someone get interested that I want to learn this, they should be able to learn it. So this is my project. Now I will stop. You will start. Yes. Who will come first? A is the best one starting. Who is A? Others,
Sir,
are you there?
Yes, sir.
Can you introduce yourself and can you share your thoughts?
Sure, sir. Hello, everyone. I'm Adarsh Gupta.
You please switch on your video so that we can see you.
Actually, sir, I don't have a webcam installed in my laptop. So,
Okay. Go ahead.
hello, everyone. I'm Adarsh Gupta. I'm currently a third-year student in IIT Delhi, and I'm pursuing my BTech in the Department of Electrical Engineering. And yeah, that's about me.
So can you make a poster on this all the mathematics involved in electrical engineering or magnetism or electricity or something like that?
Yeah, sure, sir. I would be more interested to make a poster or some sort of that thing on mathematics or maybe physics. And yeah, other than that, other things should also work for me well as well.
Okay, good. So then Ashish, I think. Ashish, are you there? Ashish is not there. Ankit.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes. Yeah, you are audible.
Hello, everyone. I am Ankit Kumar. Currently, I am in third year and I am pursuing my BTech from Department of Civil Engineering. Okay. So, sir, basically, our motto is to create a platform for learning where the student can not only learn the concept but understand it completely.
Yes.
Yes,
And
sir.
self-learning, self-discovery means self-learning in the sense, if he has get any doubt, he should able to model it and see it effect. And if required, if you want to go beyond, he can able to go beyond the level of what is written in. So we can give that tool to them.
Yes, sir. So basically, if we try to represent as just as you said, everything in like 3D or something like that, or figure, or if we can create something animation just like the Byju's, then it would be more. Uh, it would be more profitable to the student who can't imagine and who can't understand the concept or find difficulty in learning those.
Okay. Ankit, actually, what and Byju's I feel they are. You people can tell more because you have many of you have might have followed this Byju's, but I feel that Byju's are burdening the students more. They are giving so many things in videos, no? And a normal student, he will get shattered to he could not cover all those things and anything means, and they are not able to do something here. What we are saying, we are not trying to teach everything to students. Our objective is to first give the tool for modeling, and then give the mathematics related to that particular topic, so they can explore as much as they like. A student is complacent that I am satisfied with 70%, 80% marks. Okay, I will not explore further. But many students want to explore more. Even when I was in 7, I remember many of the topics in history, geography. I used to read my brother who was in class 10. So class 10 book I used to one day I have seen that the same topics what I am reading in 7 and the same thing Mughal साम्राज्य and all these things ना बंगाली में हम लोग पढ़ते थे. So same thing is in class 10. So I started reading class 10 book, and I faced problem when I had to write class 7 exam, no, and I have to finish this I think 6 question in 3 hours. And I was writing one question from class 10 book, so large answer. So after one question answering, I finished 1.5 hours. My handwriting was not that speed, but I was remembering everything. So I was elaborately writing. So indirectly, what I mean to say, Byju's what are they are good. They are giving all the topics in one place, and those are want to capture those things. It is good for them, but those are not that much good. They will feel burdened. But
Yes, sir.
what I am trying to do, I am giving my tool. I will discuss when you join my project. We will discuss that.
Yeah.
It is 4 or 5 tools I give. Basically,
Yes, sir.
3 tools and some explanation with that. The 3 tools you learn, you can do everything in mathematics, any scientific and mathematical concept you can model. So that is the thing. Now, when you have these tools, that means you have brush, you have canvas, you have paint, then you can create your own arts as you like. So it is like that. So I am not burdening, and it is for doing this, you did not learn any programming knowledge also.
Yes, sir. That's why. That's what I am saying. I am saying just so
Yes.
we will try to use the same concept, but at a more basic level. We are not going to that level. We are not. We will not try to give a lot to the student. We will give in matlab chota chota amount, and then they will try to build something or model something using that.
Yes, yes. We will cover the basic things relevant. Suppose one topic I have taken, even
Yes, sir.
the poster I have created for mathematical modeling and animation. They are also I have to know what is required for mathematical modeling,
Yes, sir.
how you can do it. I have there three activities required for modeling. How you can do it in Excel, and how you can do it in MATLAB. That's
Yes,
all.
sir.
So in that way, he can learn that, okay, we can model in these 3 tools.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
what they will model, next, suppose he is reading this trigonometry. So
Yes, sir.
then he will model the trigonometry, how the sine, cos, for angle and length relationship happens. And then you can go on, and then suppose sine A plus B, then sine A is angle, B is angle, so A plus B angle. So he can translate it, and he can do it all those things by matrix multiplication, rotation, everything he can do, and he can model and see. He need not remember sine A cos B cos A sine B sine A cos B sine A cos B, and in the
Yes, sir.
morning he can get confused. So like that it will not happen. Visually he can see sine A plus B means this length, and this length, that length. That's all. So this is
Okay.
the uniqueness of our system.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Ankit. So next, who is there? Aval by
Hello.
alphabetically. Yeah. Aval, are you there? Yes.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yes.
So what exactly do I have to speak about? Because I think we have covered most of the topics.
You introduce yourself and you share your thoughts how we can proceed and like
Right.
that, something basic.
So, hello everyone. I am Aval. I'm currently a second year BTech student at IIT Delhi and from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. And so, what I think I can contribute to this is by making posters, as you said, regarding like I'd prefer to make topics covering high school 11th, 12th syllabus and uh, college first year stuff, which I'm familiar with. I'm not sure if I can do for college second year because I'm currently going through my first semester of second year. So I'm still learning that part. Apart from that, I think I'm pretty much confident I can cover stuff that maths and physics stuff that was covered in 11th, 12th and first year of college. So, right. So apart from that, the methodology will be just like you uh, just told us about regarding animations and modeling and encouraging the students to learn on their own using self-discovery, right? So I'll try to keep the methods of teaching. I mean the content, so that students can self-learn as much as they can. So I'm not really sure how we'll proceed, but I'll have to figure it out as we go because I'm new to this and I haven't really uh, taught anyone formally, right?
I expect from you that you are I have seen your CV, no, and really it is impressive, and I feel you can contribute. So I want that your input means one subject, and you can chalk out in a notebook that this should be covered, this should be covered, this should be
I can
covered
make that.
in
I
this
can make
case,
that.
and you throw it us, and we will give a shape in whether we make a poster in
Right, right,
PowerPoint
right.
or other. So
I can do that. I can do that.
so you that material you should supply.
Sure, sure. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. I can do that.
Yes,
I can
and
right tell the relevant topics that can be covered.
yes, and what should be covered, what is the relevant on that, and we'll discuss also. We'll every day, sometime we'll try to meet and discuss ourselves.
Sure. That's not a problem. I can do that.
Okay. So next, I think Bhavya, B.
Hello everyone. I am Bhavya Yadav and I'm in third year at IIT Delhi in mathematics and computing branch. And you told that you have made some sample posters. So it would be helpful if you could share that because exactly I'm not able to understand the structure of poster.
Structure of poster still I don't have clarity
like
in my mind, but I want that in one page a student should able to know that what he is supposed to learn in that. Suppose linear algebra. Linear algebra, what are the topics involved in linear algebra? How much it is not 5, 6 or 10, not more than that. So this 10 formulas or 10 topic linear algebra will be center. We will use mainly we will be using latex. Latex, you know.
Yes, sir.
So latex Beamer for presentation or poster, and we will be using a mind map like thing will be there in center, and that shape how we will be mostly I request means you people that you give the ideas सर ऐसा होने से अच्छा है, ऐसा होने से अच्छा है. So ये implement के लिए we will do something from I guess someone for implementation. How we'll make it in latex and how make the poster placement. So these things. So material actually should come from us. We should discuss on that. We should include, exclude many topics. Actually, what I have seen, authors write a book. No, when he writes a book, whatever he has to make at least 150 page, 200 page minimum, and they try to include lot of problems in that, so that teachers can get ready made questions to set the question paper. Means their objective is entirely different focus, not mainly making the subject easy. And many authors are there, they do like that, but majority of the popular books are not like that. They are only full with question and answers, and this becomes voluminous. But if we think of total book, no, total subject, even for me, calculus, I tell you a story of 2 lines. That's all. If a student learn what is the story of 2 lines, then he can know the calculus, which is so dreaded subject. So like that. So this is our thought. Go ahead.
So I can cover the mathematics portion. I would love to do that. I'm in third year in mathematics, so I can cover the first and second year level of mathematics portion as well. Would be happy to do that.
Okay. Have you worked on fractals? Anybody of you have any idea about fractals? Fractals, group theory.
No, sir.
Group theory has not come to you, have you? Mathematics.
So it was a very small part in a course, but not as a complete topic. Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, I am currently doing a course in group theory.
Muskan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you switch on your video?
1 minute.
You are 7th semester computer science.
Yes, sir. I'm 7th semester computer science and engineering. So
Very
like I have interest in mathematics since my like school time only, and like from whatever discussion was going on, I think like I can really work on the implementation part, because like working with latex, working with like making posters and designing, so I have a bit of experience with that. So yeah, I can work on that.
You are talking about some group theory.
Yeah. Currently, like I'm doing a course in algebra, which is basically like our first part of the course was based on group theory, and like right now, like we are going towards ring theory. So I have a bit of idea.
Okay. What is the subject group theory covers in?
Algebra.
Which algebra?
Okay, linear, not linear algebra. Like it's the course named is algebra only, and like
Abstract algebra.
yeah, abstract algebra. Yeah.
It is called abstract algebra, and what I am writing my book is nothing abstract in abstract algebra.
Okay, that's an interesting name. Yeah.
because people, when you talk about this thing, no, in the students, so abstract algebra, they feel nothing is means everything you have to be from mind, and nothing is there in visual. But I have seen that almost it starts all with visuals, not it is abstract. It is abstract. The theme is abstract, no doubt about that. But it is more about visuals, and that is very interesting part actually, abstract algebra.
Yeah. I agree.
So Anshuman, is he there? Anshuman? No. Vinay Kumar, are you there? Vinay is also not there. Anu, are you there?
Yes, sir. I am here.
You have not mentioned about anything about your details about which course and which
Yes, sir. Soon I will share my CV to you. I haven't shared it yet because I was
Okay.
busy all the day, so I didn't get time to share it to you.
Okay, please share it. And how serious are you in this internship project?
Yes, sir.
How serious are you?
No, sir. I am not serious.
I want it. This is to some extent very easy project from one perspective, but another perspective is that we are trying to solve a social problem. Society, every student. So you see 10 lakhs students appear, 10 lakhs more than that student appear every year in exams, and every student almost, even topper also face this problem when they have to learn it in abstract way. Is not it? So we are trying to solve that problem, and this is for me. I know that for someone it is mental torture sort of thing when they fail to understand some concept, no, as happened to me with eigenvectors, and I learn so many stories from students, and that how nightmare is their experience in mathematics. So we are trying to solve this problem. So this is a good project in that way.
Yes. No, actually, I was busy in so many meetings today,
Okay,
so
no
that's
problem.
why.
So if you selected, you will join this project.
Yes, sir. I will join this project. Actually, I haven't made my CV, so it will take some time to prepare it, and then I will share it to you.
Okay, but primarily you send write up, simple write up, then we'll
Okay,
think
sir.
of, and then Ovita, are you there?
Hello.
Yes,
Yes, am I audible?
yes, yes,
Hello.
yes, yes.
Firstly, sir, I would like to introduce myself. Hello, everybody. My name is Yogita Kumari. I am currently a student at IIT Delhi, mechanical engineering. Sir, as you know, I came to know about the project. I would like to contribute in the 11th and 12th mathematics because I think I can do much better there. So mostly, I would like to provide the content that will make things easy, like go from the basics and then to the main, big problems.
Yes,
Because as I have studied and I have came to know, many students like they face a lot of problem in understanding the basics, and then they simply jump to the big problems.
yes,
Yes, as a very good example. Mostly students in 9th and 10th standard do not know that the trigonometric identities are applicable for the right angle triangle. So this is, I think, the basic that is missing. So I would like to contribute to that.
do you know that lattice? Have you ever worked on that?
No, sir, but I can learn.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, so through YouTube, I can learn.
okay, and okay, we'll think of this. Harshit, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am there.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Harshit Kumar, and I am currently a second year student at IIT Delhi in Mechanical Engineering Department. So, sir, we have to basically design a course in such a way that it starts from basics,
Yes,
and even if a new learner learns from it, he can easily understand it conceptually and practically.
yes,
so that he can learn effectively, and after learning from the basics he can move to some higher level problems from the basics, but basic
Yes.
concepts are very important for that, and it's completely oriented on the self learning.
Yes, you are right. So how you think you can contribute in our project?
Sir, I can contribute by designing or modeling such a course so that it's fully oriented to self learning. That means starting learning from basics initially, so that concepts are never weak.
Okay. Good. Now I have heard from you. We will go for one by one interview also tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I will take some time. But meanwhile, I want that you should write an email about your. We have lot of discussion. Based on that, a summary sort of thing and your how you can contribute and how much time you will devote. Time is not that important because your involvement matters. But what is your expected return for that? Or how much money or any other things you want for that? All these things, a small write-up if you give, then I can consider that yes, we can go in that. Something may suit to you also, something should to me also. So we should try to match on that and then we will start our projects.
Okay, sir.
So everybody, I am telling this everybody that you should write something on email, reply that email I have given, and you can share your thoughts on this topic. Okay.
Sir, till when do we have to send this mail?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
That is actually, if you cannot find time, you write at least one line that I will be sending details so that I can keep in touch. I can take a decision. Is not it?
Right, sir. No problem.
Okay. Okay. So bye for now. Or any other question if you have, you can ask me again. How many of you have visited dasSRL.com, my website?
Sir, I did, but today only after your call, I just looked at the previous some. You had to like something related to modeling was there, most of the things, and the past seminars you have conducted, something like that. I've not looked in detail, but I've just visited the site
Okay.
once.
Okay, okay. So you visit that also, and you can suggest improvement, any thing for improvement or any other things. And I want to create a project on Ganit Premi project. Ganit Premi means there people can able to join and register, and they can ask any question to us, and we will answer that. And if any one of you is good on that, that also you can mention in your email so that we can add that part in our website. Blog sort of thing, something. Because many students are there in remote places, no, they don't have any avenues, they can not have any reach to meet any learner people. Many villages are there where you will not get even a HS pass people. So they are students, you can imagine. So they can at least have all these our website where they can now through mobile they can get connected. They can ask, they clear their doubts if required. we can also share some materials, small materials for learning. All this poster we can share through our website. These things we can do. So, okay, bye then.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye.